You know, getting more views to your channel here on YouTube can be really challenging. But in this video, some new ideas, some tools that you can use absolutely free to boost your channel coming up.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's Brian G, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message. Do that by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. You know, I'm constantly experimenting here on YouTube to move the needle on my channel. And over the last few weeks, this is the result. 124,000 views in just 2 months. 110,000 views in just 3 months. And check out this result. Over 77,000 views in just 1 month. And the result has really boosted my channel overall. And it's all based on trying different things, truly science experiments that I'm conducting here on YouTube. For example, I conducted a YouTube experiment just a few weeks ago, and the goal, as it always is, was to boost my overall viewer engagement. I want to really cover what that means because it's critically important to you. Now, I'm not talking about getting more likes or getting more comments on my videos, which, by the way, that happens, but what I'm talking about doing is really getting more engagement across my videos and my channel as a whole with each individual viewer to my channel. And the biggest viewer engagement signal is average view duration. It makes a lot of sense, right? If a viewer clicks on your video and they watch the majority of that video, well, that means that they're really engaged in digging the video, or they would have clicked off. And I wanted to mention that stuff about engagement because that was really the goal of the experiment that I held in order to boost my views, more engagement. And here's where it gets good. You see, I've combined a few different tools that YouTube provides for us, completely free, things that you can do in order to boost the engagement, things like average view duration, more likes, more comments, more shares, which then triggers the algorithm and allows you to get those views. So I want to warn you, stop. If you are a smaller channel, if you're just getting started here on YouTube, you might think this won't work for me because I have a small channel. But what's so ironic is that these strategies can help boost your channel because they're going to push higher engagement signals to YouTube to push your video out to more viewers. Keep watching, okay? Oh, and furthermore, you can do this. Stick with me. Now, I mentioned 2 tools, and one of them is YouTube Premieres, which is a service that came out about 3 or 6 months ago, and there's been some mixed reviews, but I had to test things out myself, and what I found is really amazing. And the other thing that I've done that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about is I actually used live streaming together combined with a premiere to really build up hype and anticipation around one single video. That was the whole idea. Remember, to increase the engagement level. And I did that by creating an event around one video. Let me break it down for you. So step number 1 is really simple. You create a video like you always do. There's not much difference about it. That being said, you do want to strive to publish a pretty darn good video that you're really proud of. I don't suggest that you leverage this method all the time, especially when you start out. Plan for one video and make that video really great. Now, a great way you can create a better video is to do something different from what you'd normally do and what you've done in the past. A different video leads to different results and oftentimes better results. Another method would be to cover a trending topic, a topic that lots of people are excited about right now, the hype for Game of Thrones, through the roof. Or you could cover something that's brand new, as in a brand new product, a brand new book, a movie, something again that people generally are excited about, and you're going to piggyback off that excitement. And lastly, another method is to be contrarian, which means to basically take an opposing view. You've ever heard the phrase, zig when everybody else is zagging? This is exactly that. It's a person that rejects popular opinion. And that's what I did with this particular video here. Ignore the rules. And that brings us to step 2. Pretty straightforward. You're going to optimize the video to publish on YouTube. Typical stuff, right? Begin with the keyword phrase, incorporate the keyword phrase in your video title, create a compelling thumbnail, and then optimize, upload your video, and you'll be set to go. Simple. Okay, so you've got your video uploaded. Fantastic. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually premiere your video. But before I get into that, I wanna mention step 3. You go live and you build anticipation for the video you're gonna premiere. What happens is all kinds of viewers come into your live stream, and then literally 20, 30 minutes later, you end the live stream, and then you tell viewers on the live stream to go straight to the video premiere, which again, it has live stream functionality built in. You can chat, it's like a live stream, only your video is gonna play in just a few minutes time. Now, here's the thing about live streaming. It can be intimidating, no question. It can be frightening. What are people gonna think? What if I don't say the right things? What if nobody shows up? But you know what? At the end of the day, when that happened to me, the thing I kept coming back to sounds goofy, but check this out. Like, hey, I'm not a brain surgeon, and I'm not gonna wreck anybody today on the table. Nobody dies on my watch. So these are the things that you can think about. You're just going live on YouTube. It is intimidating. I don't want to take that away, but at the end of the day, this is something you can push through, and I encourage you to do just that. And furthermore, when you're live, you're spending more time in front of a camera, and any additional time you spend in front of a camera always results in the same thing. As long as you're striving to improve, you're gonna become a better YouTuber, and better YouTubers drive more views and they get better results. So think about that. Even if not a lot of people show up, you're gonna be practicing, and there's power in that. In here, you can see the live stream I published to my channel to build buzz for this particular video, right? So the live stream was YouTube Science Experiment, enter and become a test subject. And as the live stream wrapped up, I pushed viewers to the premiere of how to grow your YouTube channel, ignore best practices. Now, I should mention this. When your live stream ends, you're gonna wanna unlist that live stream. And here's why. Because as soon as the live stream ends, you're gonna have scheduled the premiere of the video you wanna publish, right? And what you wanna do is you want YouTube to push out the video rather than the live stream. Videos typically drive a lot more growth here on YouTube unless you're a daily live streamer. So as your live stream wraps up, you go into Creator Studio and you simply unlist the live stream. Simple. Now, here are some tips and tricks for you to implement while you're live. Number 1, simply allude to the fact that something big is gonna happen in the live stream, and you're gonna be announcing that thing in about 10 minutes. As viewers come in, welcome them, small chatter kind of thing, and then again, allude to that big thing that's gonna happen. And about 10 to 15 minutes in, mention that you're gonna be premiering a brand new video that you've worked hard on and you think they're gonna love. It's really that simple. Now, here's where it gets really ninja. What happens when you go live is the algorithm is really looking at the various types of engagement the viewers are partaking in. In other words, are they commenting? Are they liking? Are they commenting multiple times? Did they like the live stream? So the more upbeat you can make the stream, the more likely YouTube is going to push it out to a bigger audience of non-subscribers. And by the time you end the live stream, you can have 50, 100, 200 viewers on your live stream, and then you push them all over to the premiere video that is going to release. That's the entire idea, to build momentum and get a big group of people to watch the premiere as soon as it's premiered. Now, if you haven't premiered a video, it's really pretty simple. Let me walk you through the process. Begin by simply uploading the video that you want to premiere. Like I said, simple. Next, notice the box over to the right. It says New Premieres. What you're going to want to do is click on Private and then select Scheduled and simply schedule a date and time for your video to be released. And again, remember, you're going to release the video in just maybe an hour, 90 minutes time. And then you stay live for the majority of that. After which you click on the premiere toggle and it's gonna turn blue with a check mark, and then you know your video is scheduled to premiere at the date and time you've got selected. Then what you're gonna wanna do is grab this link located here, and that's the link you wanna share in your live stream, right? You wanna push everybody to the premiere watch page as you're wrapping up and ending your live stream. That way everybody shows up on this premiere page and you're gonna get a boost in views right out of the gate. And notice this page pretty much looks like a live stream. And you can see here, this is a premiere from Monkey Metal Covers that happened on May 7th, just a few days ago. And again, here's how you get extra views to your video. One of the things to consider is when you premiere a video, it gets pushed out to subscribers and even non-subscribers more often than a typical video. First, the video is shared in the subscribers feed, just like you see here. And notice the premieres on the thumbnail of this particular video. And this is even more powerful. Check this out. What you're looking at is the YouTube home screen of my particular account. And this video got prime placement, which is amazing. All of the other videos that were on my home screen, this video was featured above all of them, and it's by a smaller YouTuber with just a few hundred subscribers. YouTube is pushing out and putting more weight behind premieres. Something to think about, right? And even better, during a premiere, just like a live stream, viewers can super chat, and that's a way for you to make money. Again, even if you don't go live, you can premiere your video and viewers can give you a tip, a super chat, and you can cash in. That's really cool. So how did my premiere actually work out? Well, by the time the live stream ended, 105 people were waiting for the premiere with about 2 minutes to go. And notice the live chat. That's the power of a premiere. You get to hang out with the community. As your community grows, so will the amount of people showing up. They can super chat you. Amazing. And another chance to make money right before the video played. An ad showed up. That's great for YouTubers who want to make a few bucks, and you should, right? You should get paid. And then the fun starts. What happens is when the first countdown timer reaches 0, then a 2-minute countdown appears on screen. It's kind of a video, some music plays, and it looks just like this. Now notice 121 people were at the premiere with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. And as the video played, I actually refreshed the page and notice what happened. 245 people were watching the premiere in real time as it happened. This is really, really powerful, and here's why. View velocity. This is ultimately how many views a new video gets in the first 24 and 72 hours. That first day, you want to do what you can to boost your views. This is why I love premieres. One of about 2 to 3 reasons why. Number one is you're boosting the views because you're getting a lot of people there waiting for the video to play. So literally by minute 5, I've already had probably 300, 400, 500 views. Really did fantastic. And these were the results according to my analytics. Now remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned I always have goals, and my goal is engagement. And the biggest way to really measure the overall engagement is to look at average view duration. So here you can see my average view duration was 5 minutes and 57 seconds. That's fantastic for a 10-minute video, and considering that about 10,000 viewers watched this video in the first few weeks. Now what's interesting is YouTube has actually gone on record mentioning that videos with above average retention, which is also known as average view duration, typically get promoted more by YouTube and ultimately end up driving more views. And another thing to think about with YouTube premieres is it gives a chance for viewers to chat with the creator in real time, as well as being able to chat with other viewers there. That can only help the average view duration, right? That engagement level. And this is one of the things I've been thinking about, like getting a lot of people to the premiere, and they're going to typically watch longer because people love live streams. They love live events, and a premiere is really this cool hybrid between a live event and a pre-shot video. That's the magic you can tap into. Now, when it comes to getting more views and growing on YouTube, it's important to understand how the YouTube algorithm works. This video simplifies the algorithm. Watch that video now and do this. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Click on the yellow B to the G icon to do that, and when you do, you'll feed a poodle. I've got 2 when they're hungry. I'll see you next time. You dig?